I'm sure you have had regular soup dumplings made with pork, but have you ever wondered, are vegetarian soup dumplings even possible? The answer is yes. To start, we need to make this dough and let it rise for 1 hour. Hot water helps to reduce the setting time, which is awesome. Nobody wants to wait. In the meantime, we do need to make a broth with all the ingredients I listed here. With traditional meat soup dumpling, it's actually a 2-day job. The first day, you need to spend hours making the broth with meat products. For example, chicken feet, beef tendon, or pork skin. You remove the solids after hours of simmering the broth and keep the broth only in the fridge overnight. So the next day you will get gelatinous texture from the broth, which will be chopped into the cubes. And that is the soup of the soup dumpling. However, with today's vegetarian recipe, we're going to take a shortcut by using this agar-agar powder. It's a thickening agent. It helps to turn the broth into a gelatinous texture. Once it cools off, you want to transfer to a baking tray and sit in the fridge for 30 minutes or so and come back to check on it. Now let's work on the solid filling of the vegetarian soup dumplings. What you need here is some melted butter, some chopped carrot, celery, and mushroom seasoned with soy sauce. If you do not like the 3 ingredients I have here for the solid filling, you may try other vegetarian ingredients. For example, tofu, radish, water chestnut, or corn, why not? Now, once we season the solid fillings, you want to check back on the soup that we previously made. Check this out. Isn't that amazing? Once we chop it into small cubes, you add that into the solid filling, mix everything in. Make sure you put it back in the fridge before we are ready to assemble the soup dumplings, so it doesn't melt or anything, right? We are almost there. Dust the counter with flour, transfer the dough onto the working mat or station, make a donut, stretch it out, cut into 2 logs. Now, with each log, you are expecting roughly 13 wrappers, depending on the size you make it. And do your best to make it as even as possible. Roll it out with a roller. Make sure you add the filling in the center, nothing is sticking out or falling out, and plate the dumplings like the way I'm doing. Finally, we steam it for 10 minutes. So the soup of vegetarian soup dumplings is a little thicker than regular meat-made soup dumplings, but the flavors are definitely there. I love it. What do you think? Would you try? Let me know.